diamond in this man. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm the craziest, I'm the best, yeah, I told you. I'm a cash, I need lotus. You a pest, you so bogus, I'm a cash, yeah, I'm loaded. I'm a cash, yeah, I'm loaded. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I was in college, I was feeling. Put my trust in God, yeah, I had to read that Bible. Yeah, you know I had to. I hate this song. I hate this song. Rolls Royce killing it, I ain't even got no turn. Rolls Royce killing it, I don't even got no turn. I've been driving, I might try it.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here's Washington. Over to the wing. Brown, right side. 6 to shoot. The high post shot. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
Takes it inside. Here's Brown. No good. Here's Ward. And now just over a minute played here in the first. There's a screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Washington with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown. Here's Ward, and he drives in, and a missed layup. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Washington, and he makes good on the layup.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
Pass to Vizenkov. Fernando pulls it in.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And here's Laverne. Back to Washington. Pass to Bonga. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Washington. Laverne. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Washington. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the foul called on Bruno Fernando. That's his first foul. Here's Dorsey. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Washington. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Ward, good.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Pass to Fernando. Brown outside. Takes a 3. He can't get that one.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Ball stolen. Here's Ward. Doesn't go for him. Here's Fernando. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Dorsey. From outside the arc. A putback. Now, here's Washington. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Washington's got his second basket of the game. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Pass to Ward. Here's Dorsey. They set the pick. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's good off the back rim and in. Dorsey's got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Ward. Pass to Vizenkov. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Inside, and it's Laverne missing.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Defensive.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And that one misses. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Washington.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
To the middle. Stolen. Here's Laverne. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 5.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Dorsey. He has 5. And here's the fast break. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Fernando pulls it in.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Papanikolaou. Now Fournier. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
14 foul.
And the home team has possession. Jones. It's blocked. Pass to Ntilikina. Outside Fournier. Down low. Stolen by Jones. To the inside. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. And the 3 off target. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Milton.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Here's Ntilikina. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Jones. It's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. Snatched away. Outside Fournier.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Here's Fall. 2 point. That one goes.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Jones. They set the pick. He takes it in. Trying to get something going. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Here's the floater. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Pass to Fall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Fall with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
Here's Fall to the inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Jones, no luck.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Jones with it. Still without a basket. To the middle. Pass to Peters. This one for three. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
Inside.
The ball goes to the away team.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Fall. To the wing on the left. It's deflected. And here's the break. Can they get it? And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to Fall.
And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
Here's Ward. And an intentional foul right there.
Number 23. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Vezenkov. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Over in the corner, Brown lets it go with a three. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. Pass to Vezenkov. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Laverne. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Vizenkov. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he nails the third.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And so here's the home team. It's a 10-point game. Bounce pass, Washington. Here's Fernando. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Dorsey. He has 5. Can't cash in from close range. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for
the visitors on defense.
Number 33, Nikolai.
That's to Fernando. Here's Vizenkov. 6 points for him. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Offensive rebound. Here's Laverne. Good on the three-point shot. Laverne's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest up the arc.
It's intercepted. And it's Vizenkov with the rebound. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Ward. Pass to Vizenkov. Down low. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this thing.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Now, here's Washington. That's to Fernando. Basket good. Fernando's got 8.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Here's Ward. A steal. The numbers in their favor. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Vizenkov. 9 points in the game so far.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Inside. And Laverne throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Ward. Pass to Dorsey. To the middle. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Personal foul. Team is in the
First free throw is good.
at the line for two.
Washington hits them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Milutinov, and he converts the layup. 8 points for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And that one, good.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Pass to Dorsey. To the paint. Another steal. Here's the break. Brown feeling it out a bit. The second effort. Can't get the layup. Here's Dorsey. Got a hand on it. Here's Bunga. Banked in off the glass. Bunga's got his second bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Vizenkov. Over Laverne. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's the screen. Pass to Bunga. 6 on the shot clock. Driving the lane.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Vizenkov. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Washington. Now here's Brown. High post try. That makes it 7 straight misses for him. Definitely not the start he was looking for. Here's Vizenkov. He's covered by Washington. Fades and shoots. Fernando pulls it in.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And here is Washington. 6 points for him. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Ward. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
And the free throw, no good. Pass to Brown. 3-pointer. In it goes after missing his first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 this game. Here's Ward. Laverne with the steal. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after half. Time to start the third quarter.
48.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside Fournier. No good that time. Outside Jones. For the lead. They get it back. And that one is hammered home.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Here's Peters. Oh, good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he uses the glass on the lane.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Outside, Jones, all alone. And the jumper is on the mark. 6 points for him.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Papa Nicolau. Nothing on the board. And just miss after miss right now.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy. Missing 4 in a row to start the third.
Outside, Jones. For 3. Fall with the rebound. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. All the time in the world to get that one off.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Jones from outside.
Well, he's still looking for his first bucket. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
It's good.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against the bigger defender.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Five on the clock. Here's Milton. Buries it down low. Milton's got his first 2 points of the night. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Milutinov. Misses the baby hook.
And they continue to control the glass.
Kicks it out to Jones. Over Ward. On the basket by Jones. Here's Ward. He's got 6. Pass to Vizenko. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. 10 points for him.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Well, you can't fault the defense. The guy made a difficult shot.
Here's Dorsey. Off target with his three. Left side, Jones. The three. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. It's a 9-point spread. Here's Ward. Pass to Vizenko. There's the three. No good there. Left side, Jones. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the home team has possession. And here's Laverne. To the right side. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Washington. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Fournier goes in. Sloan. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Here's Bonga. 6 points for him. Pass to Fernando. Doesn't go, only his third miss in 9 tries. Outside Fournier. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's the screen to the inside. And Laverne throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Pass to Fournier. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. Now here's Brown. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got 6.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Ward. 6 points for him. The tray. Laverne grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
That free throw good from Washington. Second free throw, no good. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now, here's Brown. 6 points for him. Pass to Fernando. Clock at 2. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And it's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. And taken away by Brown. Pass to Laverne. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bonga. It's blocked. Here's the break. Now Dorsey. 5 points in the game. Top of the key. Not going to go that time.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Pass to Laverne. And the layup's good off the glass. Laverne's got 16.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
To the middle. Inside. Here's Vazenkov. Goes up on the wing. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Outside, Jones. From past the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage. Grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Clearly a foul.
So he gets them both. Takes it off the glass.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And it's good. 2 points. Fournier's got 4 this quarter. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Stolen away. And the shot is long. Outside, Jones. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. Free throw line jump shot. And he drops that one in.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Hey, right here.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Fall. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Jones on the mark with the 15-footer.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Ntilikina. Here's the 3. Peters with the bucket.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Outside, Jones. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Outside, Fournier. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. With the shot. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Here's Dorsey going inside. Basket counts.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Jones. To Fernando, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Here's Fournier. Misses from short range. Here's Fernando. Now here's Laverne. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to Laverne. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Vezenkov. Now Fournier. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Jones in the post. That's to Fernando. Here's Ward. Right wing. From the arc. Bonga pulls it in.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Brown. Back to Jones. And here's Laverne. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of work.
Rips it down with 2 hands.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Picked his pocket. And here they come. And the 3 misses. Shoots the 3. The shot misses. Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
And he jams it in.
My, oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
Takes the 3. He's again. He gets the bucket on the way in.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
.130 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Hands off.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Brown outside. Here's Fernando. And it misses. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Timeout. Guard.
From deep. And it misses. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Here's Bonga. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a rejump. Away team foul. Dorsey. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
At one point, they led by 16. Here's Karakousis. 4 on the clock. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
The ball goes to the away team.
So they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Jobbing on the lock while I sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking, ain't no room for talking.
room for talking. I ain't with no. I don't trust in all so many.